Hey guys! Today we're doing our first book couture video, which is where we review some of our favorite books. We might also do some books that are not our favorite so that you guys know not to pick them up. So the book I'm reviewing is The Help by Katherine Stockett.
The book I'm reviewing is Divergent by Veronica Roth.
So The Help is about the year 1962, and it takes place in Mississippi, and I really loved this book because it's not, like, I read a lot of, like, romantic novels, like Nicholas Sparks, and I just liked this book because it was kind of different. It was so intriguing, and I really couldn't put it down. I kept imagining Emma Stone as Skeeter because of the movie, and it was just such a good book. It kind of covers a little bit of everything. It talks about, like, politics, and it talks about, like, ethics and morals, and then it also talks about, has a little bit of, like, love relationship in there. It talks about friendship and loyalty, and basically Skeeter is trying to make a difference to the black maids in Jackson, because she was raised by a black maid who is now gone, and there are two other black maids, so there's three of them. And so there's Skeeter, there's Aibileen, and then there's Minnie. So Aibileen is raising a white child, what does it say, her 17th, but she's, like, really bitter because of her son, and she just is kind of tired of taking from the white people. So she kind of decides to make a difference, not by standing up, but kind of doing it in her own way. And then she gets Minnie, her best friend, to help. And Minnie has gotten into trouble with her owners before, because she's a little more open-mouthed. So basically what happens is Aibileen and Minnie get together with Skeeter, and Skeeter kind of writes down all their stories about what happens in the white people houses, and then they eventually create a book that they hope to be published called The Help. And I really, my favorite part about this book is the way that it's written. It feels like it's coming from, like, it feels like it's like a journal, like a diary, like, not like the author wrote it, but that the characters wrote it. So I really like this book. It's a really entertaining book. It's not disturbing. The reason why I didn't want to pick it up is just because I was scared of what might happen in the book. Like, I thought maybe there would be, I don't know, something bad. But, I mean, if I could handle it, I'm sure you guys could too. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's definitely my favorite book that I've read, or one of them at least, and I really recommend it. 5 stars.
So my book is Divergent, as I mentioned, and this is by Veronica Roth, and this book was recommended to me by a friend, and she said that it was better than The Hunger Games. So because I love The Hunger Games so much, I decided to pick this book up and read it, and oh my god, it was so good. Like, you don't understand. Like, this is such a good book. I instantly fell in love with all the characters and the whole plot. Like, everything was perfect about this book, literally. So, so this book is a kind of dystopian themed book. So it's pretty similar to The Hunger Games in that, like, kind of theme, I guess, but completely different in the plot. So there's different factions in this book. Meaning that, like, there's about 5 or 6 of them. There's 5 groups of people, and pretty much, like, the world, or part of the world, is divided into these groups, and each group represents something. So one of them believes in, like, peace, one of them believes in, like, violence, things like that. So and as soon as you turn 16, you get to choose which group you want to be in. So you're born into a group with your family, and then as soon as you turn 16, you choose a group for yourself. And it's kind of like, if you don't choose your own group that you were born into, then it's kind of like betraying your family, and it's just like a whole, like, another world. Like, it's just, oh, it's so good. Okay. So this book follows a girl named Beatrice, and then she's in a group of like peaceful, like selfless people. So she's not allowed to be selfish, and she can't be, you know, over the top, like things like that. So she can't be like self-centered and things like that. So as soon as she turns 16, she chooses like a group that's completely opposite. She chooses Dauntless, which is like a violent group, and like she has to go through obstacles, and she ends up staying in that group, and just like in the midst of everything that's going on, like she falls in love with like this guy, and it's just like such a good book. So she falls in love with this guy, and like things are going on between them, and like another thing is that like two groups want to join together and like demolish like her old group. So it's kind of confusing. Like I was confused in the first couple chapters. I was like, what is going on? But as soon as you get into it, it's fine. And then like guys, when you finish this book, you need to get Insurgent, because Insurgent's also amazing, and this is the second book to Divergent. And this one also like keeps on going with like Beatrice's journey, and she later on calls herself Tris because she feels like it's more suitable for her. And so yeah, I really love this book, and apparently they're coming out with a movie for Divergent, so I'm really excited for that. So I definitely recommend both these books and these series. Oh, and the third one comes out October 22nd, and I'm excited for that. So that sums up our book tour, and we hope you guys enjoyed it.
If you have any books that you want us to review, comment them down below, or add us as a friend on Goodreads. We have our like links to our account. Just get to our channel and it will say like Kaya's Goodreads and Emily's Goodreads, and we'll also put them down below. Please request books because we love reading, and there will be many more of these videos.
Go buy this book right now. If you don't have this book, go buy it right now. Literally, it's just amazing.
I might buy it actually.
Yeah,
I really want to read it now.
Like read it,
and like
it's
we'll trade.
Just amazing.
We'll trade. I'll read this one. She'll read this one.
Okay, we got this all down. You know.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, bye guys.